Hi, I'm back, and this time going to do watercolor, and it's going to be kind of a semi-abstract, but who knows what it's going to be. You know how I paint. And for all you new watercolors, you know, you should start out more like this and not worry about painting around houses and barns and all that stuff. Now, I'm not going to talk very long. I've had a virus, and I might start coughing. I can't get away from all this sickness. Some reason or other, I don't know why. But the Lord has brought me back now to help you again, to do another video. And I hope you are painting every single day. That's how you learn. You know, if you don't paint, you don't learn anything. It's by trial and error. Always painting. Every time you get something you don't like, paint over it. Do something with it. Okay? So I'm going to use my big handy brush, which is a 21, and I'm going to be using some ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. Using this kind of a container today, and you see I've got my paints out, and so anyway, sienna and my ultramarine blue, I'm going to mix it up. If you want to see what I'm doing, I'm kind of mixing it up, and also it almost turns into a black, but I'm going to add quite a bit of water. This is watercolor, you know, and this is kind of a just a layer I'm putting in. I'm using lots of water, and I'm making it lighter as it goes. I'm going to leave some thing. Now I'm using some ultramarine blue, and I'm just putting it in because this is going to be the sky or whatever, and I'm going to bring in a lot of that. I don't have to leave it this way. You know, I can just do anything with it. Once you paint it in watercolor for ages and ages like I have, it's my favorite, my very favorite medium. Because it does things, you know, it just does things that you don't know what it's going to do. And that's what I like about it. Now, I turned it right side up now. And I'm still taking my two colors, and I'm going to start to put in some background trees. And I'm using still the same colors. I think I'm going to pick up just a touch of orange to make it a little more interesting. I'm going to leave a little bit of that sky like that. This is really kind of abstract. And the thing is, I've got this here. I'm going to let that stay and let that stay dry. Okay? So this is what I'll be doing. I'll make some of those, I think they call them oogles or something, and I'm going to put heavier paint. I have to get just enough heavier paint right in here, like this, because I'm going to splash it on like this. You see what I mean about having fun? I don't know what it's going to be. And this running down here like this, well, is that a problem? No, not to me. I might do some of white, but I'm going to get rid of some of those. Now you see, but it didn't do exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm using a lot of different things that maybe a little bit of salt. I'm going to put some salt. Sometimes you have to wait till, yeah, I'm just putting a little salt on it. And where it's wet. If it's dry, it's not going to do any good. And so you kind of wait until it dries before you scrape it off. And I'm going to soften the edges here. Soften the edges. And this is how you do it. You just plain water, go in and see, I'm not trying to get a perfect painting, but I want to get something interesting that people can look at and say, oh, that's interesting. I'm down here. Now that's a charcoal pencil. And usually you will make more of a dark line, but I'll come in with some other stuff. And I have to pick up some of this drips. Oh, you can have drips if you want to, because this isn't a realistic painting. Now I'm going to put in this tree. It's probably right in here. And I use some really watercolor. Goes way up to the top there. And it comes down. It'll come down about here. It starts with a thick trunk here and a very heavy limb coming off. It goes right up like this. I may have to do some of this on my own because otherwise it's going to take a long time. But that's where I'm having the tree. Now, I said I wasn't going to use any white, but you know, I'm changing my mind pretty fast because I'm not liking what some things do. And I don't, you know, some people say don't use white with watercolor, but it's a watercolor white. So what's the matter? You know, I make that really say, I gotta work this tree in here really good. And some of the background I've got to do something with. And so what I'm going to do is this. I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it upside down. And it's not easy. This is a 30 by 22 watercolor on a board. And I'm going to do this. I'm trying something different. Because when you don't like something, you try something different. And right in here, I'm not sure I like any of this in here. And then I get out my handy sprayer and spray it. And then I watch and see what the watercolor does. That's what I like to do.